Hi again, everybody. It's Solid Rebel Baseball this afternoon here from Tupelo, Oklahoma. The Rebels take on the Tupelo Tigers, ranked number 3 in the state in Class B in this contest. Last regular season game for Tupelo. They start the regional tournament coming up on Thursday. They'll host that here at Tupelo in Class B. The Rebels, they got another game, picked up a game on Friday. They'll play at Podo. 3 o'clock start time on that contest. And then at Lone Grove on Monday before starting regional action next week at home. So the Rebels going to be the visiting team here. And Tayson Meek on the mound for Tupelo to start this one. As Tupelo comes in 21-1, the season record for the Tigers. Rebels 24-4. And ranked number 1 in Class 2A. And we're just about set to get this one underway, as we are situated directly behind home plate this afternoon. Up close and personal here as Kyler Proctor will start things off. Proctor now hitting at 385 on the season coming in, and he watches the first pitch strike called from Meek. And we're underway. So Proctor 5 doubles, 2 triples, 7 home runs, 28 RBIs. He scored 42 runs as that one misses low from Meek. The right-hander on the mound for Tupelo to start this one. So he rocks and fires, and this one swung on and drilled back up the middle, base hit. So a hard liner up the middle by Kyler Proctor to start things. And that'll bring Connor Cordell to the plate. Cordell hitting .343, 7 doubles, 3 triples, 4 home runs, and 21 RBIs as he watches the strike call. Behind the plate, Cash Wofford for Tupelo, and Proctor a threat to run. He is up to stolen base total on the season to 24, and here he goes. The ball's bunted toward the third baseline. Off quickly, Meek. He's not going to have a play as Cordell was going to beat that one out easily. Anyway, as Meek bobbled it for a second, and the Rebels have the first 2 on. A bunt single from Connor Cordell. And brings Easton Ford to the plate. The Rebels RBI leader. Hitting .436 on the year, leads the team. 15 doubles, 6 home runs, and 44 runs batted in. As he watches the first pitch way outside for a ball. Another RBI opportunity coming up here for Easton Ford in the opening inning. Proctor leads away at second. Pitch swung on and fouled back. Count even at 1-1. Here to Ford. The look at second, pitch home. That one swung on, and that one is smashed to right field, over the head of the right fielder and off the wall. Here comes Proctor around third. He will score on the hit by Easton Ford, as Ford had to hold up there at first base as Proctor got a late start from second. But Ford has to hold at first. But he picks up an RBI, and the Rebels lead 1-0. 3 batters into this one. And that one from Meek sails high to the backstop, bounces back, and Cordell's going to score. A wild pitch. Cornell scores on the wild pitch, and it's 2-zip. Ford at second base. As Carter Parker to the plate, going to have a courtesy runner out there for Easton Ford, the pitcher. It's going to be Daxter Thomas out there to run. So Sato out to a quick 2-0 lead off of Tayson Meek. Still nobody out here in the first inning. Carter Parker at the plate, batting .394. 7 doubles, a triple, 3 home runs, 35 RBIs. And that first pitch is high for a ball. See if we can fix the camera there. Kind of got trying to avoid the chain link as much as possible. And that one misses low. 3-0 the count. Next one to Carter, and it's outside for ball 4. So the first 4 aboard for the Rebels here, as it's going to be Sawyer Reddick to the plate. He's upped his average to .242, 3 doubles, 2 home runs, 17 RBIs. He squares and watches that one high from Meek. Check the lineup here in a moment for Tupelo. Next one to Raddick's going to be a called strike. In there on the outside corner. As I mentioned, the Tigers starting regional play on Thursday, so probably not going to see any of their main arms here this afternoon in this regional warm-up action for Tupelo. Reddick went down to chat with Coach Bowen. Now he's back in the box and ready to go. 1-1 the count. Now Meek's going to step off. Check second, and the next pitch is high for a ball as Reddick squared and pulled back. Makes it a 2-1 count. That one's way outside. Actually, it's Thomas is the runner at second, not Ford. And there's ball 4. So Reddick aboard on a walk. All 5 Rebel batters have reached base. Brings Josh Trout to the plate now with them loaded. And he watches high for ball 1. Check Trout's numbers as Josh hitting at .385. 3 doubles, 14 RBIs. Got a chance for several more right here as he swings on that one. High fly ball, shallow right field, racing over is Davin Weller. Makes the catch behind the bag at first. Throws home as Thomas started home and headed back. As Trout pops out for out number 1. Brings Colby Smith to the plate, and Colby now batting at .271. Pair of doubles, 1 triple, 2 home runs, and 14 RBIs as the first one is outside for a ball. 1 out after the pop-up. Third baseman inches in as Smith swings away and couldn't connect. Next pitch is high for ball 2. That one on the inside corner. Fastball called strike 2. To Colby Smith, the 7th batter this inning. And the 2-2 pitch is in the dirt. Count runs full. Rebels coming off a 6-0 week last week. 5 of those wins coming the final 3 days of the week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, all on the road. And there's a swing and miss on the payoff pitch. Smith goes down on strikes. So there's 2 gone with the bases still loaded. Britton Salisbury, the next batter. And Britton hitting at 308. Pitch for Meek is low for a ball. Here comes the next one. Swung on, grounded left side through the whole base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes Parker to the plate. He'll score easily, and it's a 2-run single by Britton Salisbury. Silo doubles up the lead. It's 4-0. So a ground ball single scores Thomas and Parker. Next batter is Xander Marshall, and he watches the first one low. The 9th batter this inning. Pitch bunted, back to the pitcher. Meek Fields throws the first, is in time, and the Rebels are retired. On the out at first base. Meek DeBills for the out. For Silo in the first, 4 runs, 4 hits, and 2 left. Played half an inning here from Tupelo. It's the Rebels 4, and the Tigers coming to bat. Welcome back here on SiloRebels.tv. Kevin Farr along with you here this afternoon. Solo today as my little buddy Asher had a game today as Dalton Odell, the leadoff batter, he squares and misses on the bunt attempt. Swings on that one. So Easton Ford on the mound for the Rebels. And pitch just missed off the corner. Easton making his 7th start of the season, 6-0 his record. It swung on, grounded to short. Fielded there by Proctor. And the throw high. And Odell is aboard. High throw from short. As Reddick tried to come down with it to make the tag, sweep tag, but could not. So an error to start the game. Leadoff batter aboard for Davin Weller. He squares and bunts toward first. Fielded there nicely by Ford. Tosses to Reddick, and there's an out. Cody Arrington, the next batter. Finished Ford's stat line for the season. 6-0 his record. He has allowed 5 runs, 4 earned, 26 hits, struck out 30, walked 8, a 0.84 earned run average. One out pitch to Arrington as a strike called. Odell out there at second base, reached on the error. Easton delivers and a breaking ball. Nice pitch there. It's a swing and miss. He's ahead in the count at 0-2. Here to the Tigers top hitter, Cody Arrington, who watches that one just miss off the corner. 1-2 the count. The look and the toss. Ooh, just missed once again. Nice looking pitch there from Ford. Not missing by much. Evens the count at 2-2. And the delivery. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. He got him. So Ford with the big strike out of Arrington there for the second out. With the Tigers threatening here in the first inning. And the first pitch bunt, or swinging bunt, and fielded on the run. Carter Parker throws the first, is in time for the out. Colton Borland grounds out. And that ends the threat for Tupelo in inning number 1. A chopper on the first pitch. And Borland is retired. For the Tigers, no runs, no hits, 1 man left. Through 1 inning of play, Silo 4 and Tupelo nothing. Back to the top of the order for Silo here in the inning. Second inning, it's Connor Proctor as he watches that one outside for a ball. Oh, they hit the backstop. Move the camera around a little bit. As a strike called there to Proctor. Here's the next one for Meek, and it's in the dirt. Two-one. Proctor had a leadoff single on the first. Ended up scoring. Pitch misses outside. 3-1 now the count. Next one from Meek. Outside ball 4, and Proctor is the board once more to start this second inning. Connor Cordell to the plate. Connor had a bunt single his first time, and he watches this one low. See if they put Proctor in motion. And a pickoff try, not in time. 24 stolen bases on the season for Proctor. Meek fires. Proctor's off and running. Here's the throw to second, and it's there but dropped. It was a good throw that time by the catcher Wofford, but Proctor makes it in safely. And adds another stolen base. Pitch was called a strike. Now Cornell squares and pulls back and takes the pitch outside for a ball. The look at second, and there's one that's in there. Even at 2-2. Next one is swung on and fouled. As Cordell spoils that pitch. Meek checks second. Here's the pitch home. It's in the dirt. Block keeps Proctor from advancing. 3-2 count. Payoff pitch, swung on and missed. As Cordell goes down on strikes. Brings Easton Ford to the plate. Ford picked up RBI number 45 of the season. He smacked one off the right field wall. It's first time up. Another RBI chance with Proctor out there in scoring position as that pitch misses low. We'll see how careful they are with Ford. Proctor goes, pitch is low, and Proctor has another stolen base. Now just 90 feet away. The 2-0 delivery, it's upstairs. So Ford will probably have the take on here. We'll see, and it's high for ball 4. So they were very careful with Ford that time. Here comes Daxter Thomas out to courtesy run. And it's Carter Parker to the plate now with runners at the corners and one out. Pitch is swung on and fouled back and out of play. Reached out there on that one from Meek, who has already thrown 46 pitches here. One out into the second. Next one is high. As I was mentioning, my sidekick, Asher Ludwig from AsherLudwigSports.com, not here today. He's got a game, season opener for Asher. His playing days. There's a pitch outside, and Thomas ahead of the tag as nice slide that time to avoid the tag, and he's safe at second. The 2-1's upstairs. Now 3-1. Here to Parker. Meek delivers, swung on, grounded, left side through the whole base hit. Proctor scores. Here comes Thomas, and they're going to hold him at third base. So it's an RBI single for Carter Parker to make it 5-zip. With Sawyer Reddick to the plate. Runners at the corners once more, and Reddick watches that one up and in. That one outside for a ball. Count 2-0. And that one's outside and blocked from going to the backstop. 3-0. So Meek in danger of walking the bases loaded here. And he will as that one bounces away from the catcher. Here comes Thomas home, and he slides in and scores as that one off the glove of the catcher, Wofford. Thomas scores on the pass ball, and the Rebels now lead it 6-0. They've scored twice here in the second. Still just one out. And it's Jarrett House at the plate to pinch it. Watches the first one for a ball. Next one is a strike call to House. See Jarrett's numbers on the season. As that one is low for a ball. 4 RBIs. He's hitting 190 limited at-bats. Got robbed of a home run last Thursday in those contests at Dibble. And the pitch, a strike called on the outside corner. Even up at 2-2. Here to House. Pinch hitting in the second, and that one outside. 3-2. Parker at second base, Reddick at first. We'll see if I put the runners in motion here on the 3-2, and here they go as it's fouled off. Payoff pitch this time is low for ball 4. As the runners held that time. And that may be it for Meek. He's going to have a visit to the mound. 61 pitches already, and looks like we're going to have a new pitcher for Tupelo. 6-0 Rebels. Bases loaded here in the second inning, and we'll tell you about the new Tiger pitcher coming up in just a moment. Let me Talon Diaguano on the mound for Tupelo. As the Rebels have loaded them up again. Coley Smith coming to the, actually, we're going to have a pinch hitter. Looks like it's going to be Casey Spaulding to bat. So Diaguano on in relief. And Spaulding at the plate. Waiting the first pitch here from Diaguano. And it's high, but swung on and fouled back. Went after one upstairs. Let's see, Spaulding's numbers on the season, batting at .313. He's got a double, 2 home runs, and 6 batted in. Chance for a couple more here with the bases loaded as the next pitch is high from Diaguano. Looks back at second. Pitch swung on. This one skied high to left field. Coming in is the left fielder, Foreman. Makes the grab. Then they'll hold Parker as that one popped up in the shallow left field. Foreman, the throw quickly in, and Parker had a little chance on that one. There's 2 gone. Runners all hold, and Bretton Salisbury at the plate. Had a 2-run single his last time. Watch the first one inside here. 2 outs once again for Salisbury. And that one is a swing and miss. Talon Diaguano challenged up there. Now 1-1. Oxen fires as that one is fouled back to the backstop. So 1-2, the count. Rebels trying not to leave them loaded as that pitch bounces away from the catcher. Rolling to the backstop, and here comes Parker quickly on his horse, headed home, and he'll score on the wild pitch. Nice read at third that time. Redding moves over to third. And House, or actually we got a runner out there for House, and that one's fouled. It's Gabe Hernandez. Trying again on 2-2, and that one swung on and fouled. Salisbury spoils 2 in a row. Still 2 out there. Rebels up 7-0. Top half of the second inning from Tupelo today. And that one swung on and pulled. Just foul. That one was smacked down the third baseline, and the third baseman McCollum got over to backhand that one just behind the bat. It was just barely foul. Here comes Diaguano's next pitch, and it's up and in. 3-2. Xander Marshall on deck. And the pitch is swung on and popped up. Left side of the infield, and there's McCollum camped under it to make the grab. And he is retired to end the inning. At the time Salisbury pops out. For the Rebels, 3 runs, just 1 hit in the frame, and they leave 2. We move to the bottom of the second inning, and Silo up 7-0 on Tupelo. So Easton Ford back out there on the mound, and the first pitch swinging. Ground ball hit to Parker, and he bobbles it for a second, and then slips and falls, and Meek is aboard. First pitch swinging. So an error. First batter of the second inning, much like the first inning, and Tupelo has the leadoff batter aboard as Ford goes to the stretch. First pitch missed outside there to McCollum. It's Brody McCollum, and a strike call. Only change defensively for the Rebels. Looks like Casey Spalding now playing right field, as that one misses outside. It's 2-1. Ford delivers, ground ball, chopped to second, tries for the tag, and the throw to first is in time. They got them both. He did get the tag. I didn't see the signal out there, but they called him out. Tags the base runner coming by, and Salisbury turns the double play. First pitch swinging here. Drilled to left field. Diving attempt by Cordell. He can't come up with it. It rolls to the wall. It's going to be a 2-out double. So a 2-out double by Peyton Mills. Cornell tried for the spectacular diving catch, couldn't come up with it. Wofford, the batter, fouls that one off. Cash Wofford. Tupelo threatening to get on the board here in the second. Once again with the runner at second, as that one outside. See if Ford can work out of another situation. The 1-1 delivery, and it's low and blocked by Trout. Two on the count. Ford checks second. Here's the pitch, and it's swung on and chopped down the third baseline. Charging in is Parker, and he's not going to be able to get him at first base. It was a slow chopper down the third baseline. Just looked like was going to stay fair, and Parker decided to field it and try to make the throw, but not in time. Runners at the corners for Tupelo. So that time Wofford chopped the sinker, but got aboard. 9-hole hitter now is Nate Metcalf. First pitch was a ball. Here's the next one, swung on, grounded to second. Fielded there by Salisbury. He'll go to the short route to the bag at second to Proctor, and that's the third out of the inning. So the Tiger threat ends in the second. They leave a couple on the fielder's choice ground out. No runs, 2 hits, an error, and 2 left. We go to the third, and Silo leading 7-zip. New pitcher for Tupelo here is going to be Dalton Odell on the mound, the lefty, as Xander Marshall squares and bunts and fouls it off. Next one misses low. And that one's upstairs for a ball. 2-1. Bunted again down the third baseline, but foul. Comes the 2-2. He bunts it toward the first baseline this time. Over to field at Odell. The throw to first just in time. Got him by a step. And Xander out on the bunt there. One down here in the third as Kyler Proctor back to the plate for the third time today and watches that one outside. Single on a walk. And that one will miss away. Couple of stolen bases added to his resume here today already. Here's the 2-0 delivery, and it's in the dirt. All the way to the backstop. And that went outside for ball 4. Proctor is aboard once more. And we'll see if he continues with the stolen base barrage. Here's the pitch from Odell, and it's inside and hits Cordell. So Connor adds to his state record hit by pitch total. Moves 2-on now for Easton Ford. 2 more RBI chances. Walked him the last time, and that one misses high and away. Connor hit for the 14th time this season. It's well into the 30s in that spring career record, as there's a strike called to Ford. Count evens at 1-1. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Like a cutter tailing inside on him. Moves count 1-2. Here's the next one. It's high and away. Odell checks second. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and that one fouled off. Just got a piece of it. Here's that one upstairs. 3-2 the count. Runners go. Payoff pitch is fouled. Proctor and Cordell were both on the move. Ford batting with 1 out in the 3rd. Payoff pitch again. Swung on, hit toward right field. Back is Cordell, headed back to first, and Proctor will retreat to second, as that was a towering fly ball. Both were on the run, but had plenty of time to get back before that one fell into the glove of Borland in right field. So 2 away for Carter Parker, who swings on the first one and miss. Look at second, pitch home, and there's strike 2. Oh, 2 comes inside, swung on, grounded to third. Here comes the throw over, and it's in time. Bill's now at third base. Nice play there. The Rebels retired scoreless in the 3rd inning. No runs, no hits. 2 left on. We go to the bottom of 3 with Silo up 7-0 on Tupelo. Coming up the rest of this week here on SoloRebels.tv, we'll have softball action tomorrow afternoon, weather permitting, as it'll be senior night for the Lady Rebels as they take on Kiowa. 4:30 the scheduled start time for that one. And that'll be weather permitting here on SolidRebels.tv. Thursday, the Class 4A softball regional tournament scheduled to commence at Silo. We'll have all the Lady Rebel games for you here on the network as well as Odell, the batter, and he squares, and the first pitch is a strike. Back to the top of the order here for Tupelo. Swung on, high, pop fly, left side, and coming in, Cordell's going to make the grab. Called everybody off, as Proctor and Parker were giving chase as well, but Cordell makes the grab, and there's one gone. First time today that the Rebels have retired the leadoff batter. Here's a breaking ball that misses low. Davin Weller, and he'll swing and miss. Ford delivers, and that sinker drops low. Here's the next one, swung on. This one's pretty well hit to center. Marshall giving chase, and it's off the wall. Off the center field wall, and the throw coming back in is not going to be in time, and Weller doubles off the center field wall. 3:30 out there to straightaway center field. And the Tigers, once again, a runner at second base. Cody Arrington to the plate, threatening for the third inning in a row as Arrington watches that one high and tight. Here's the next one from Ford. Swung on, and that one is lined down the left field line for a hit. Going to be extra bases. Weller's going to score, and back-to-back doubles from Weller and Arrington, and Tupelo is on the board. Tigers have some explosiveness, and just one loss on the season. Ranked third in Class B. And there's a strike called now to Borland. Colton Borland at the plate. Look at second, pitch home, swung on and pulled foul over the Tiger dugout. Oh, and 2 the count. Overcast skies here at Tupelo. Rain expected tomorrow or overnight at least. This one is swung on the 0-2 and line to center. Coming in is Xander Marshall makes the grab. Not sure if that's exactly what they wanted there on 0-2, but Marshall made the grab on the sinking liner. Two down for Tayson Meek, and he'll take strike one. Just the 35th pitch of the game for Easton here in the third. And the breaking ball is a swing and miss. Nice looking delivery that time. The 0-2 is low. Ford fires that one just off the plate. Look at second, the 2-2 now, and it's outside and blocked by Trout. So the count goes full. Here's the pitch. Strike three called on the payoff pitch. As Easton gets him looking. Tupelo scores a run on 2 hits. Doubles from Weller and Arrington. But leave a man stranded. 7-1 Silo as we go to the 4th. So the first batter of the inning, Sawyer Reddick, pops out to third base. Josh Trout back to the plate. Here's the 1-0 from Odell, and it's low. Rebels tallied 4 runs in the first, 3 in the second, but have been silent since. As Odell comes in with the strike. Left a couple on in the last inning as Trout fouls that one off. Here's the 2-2, and it's low to Josh. Payoff delivery from the lefty is a swing and miss. So Odell has come in and kept them off stride. Colby Smith's going to re-enter for Spalding. And he fouls that one straight back. Just missed her camera. But he got the backstop, and now looking at chain link. So trying to get that fixed. And there's a strike called. Keep having to adjust the camera. As that one's fouled off. And it's strike three called. Smith goes down looking at strike three, and the Rebels are retired once again, scoreless in the fourth. Silo 7 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors thus far. And Tupelo 1 run on 4 hits and no errors. Six, 7, and 8 batters due up for Tupelo here in this fourth inning. And the first pitch grounded through the hole, base hit into left as Brody McCollum jumps on the first pitch from Ford that time. Hard ground ball single. It's Peyton Bills to the plate. Bills lofted that one to left field the last time up. Here's the pitch, swung on and pulled foul. Ford, 1-1 delivery. It swung on, grounded right side, and over. Salisbury can't make the play. Got a glove on it, but trickled into right field for a hit. So back-to-back hits. Hit them where they ain't for Tupelo. They now got 6 hits in the game. They've out-hit the Rebels for the contest, but still just 1 run as Wofford, the batter, watches that one low. Cash Wofford. Here's the next one, swung on, grounded, left side. That one's through the hole, base hit as Proctor was over close to the bag, keeping the runner close, and 3 straight ground ball singles for Tupelo here at the bottom of the order. So 3 straight ground balls, and pretty much right where The holes were on the infield. So Coach Bowen out there talking things over with Ford and the infield as Tupelo has loaded the bases with nobody out. This is the first big threat for the Tigers here. And Salo has gone scoreless the last 2 innings. Batter's Nate Metcalf at the plate, and he swings and misses on the first pitch. Here comes the next one from Ford. It's outside. In at the corners. And the 1-1. Chopped to third. Fielded there by Parker. Goes home for 1. To first, double play. 5-2-3 double play on the ground ball. Just what the doctor ordered there. As Parker quickly fielded it. Went to Trout at home for 1, and then on to first. Reddick at the first base bag, and they're at second and third with 2 outs. Odell, the batter for Tupelo. And he watches that one, just missed off the corner. Ford hits the 50 pitch mark. And that one low for a ball. Here comes the 2-0 delivery. Swung on, ground ball, right side, diving, stop by Salisbury, total first in time. Oh, my. Saves a run there with the diving snag by Salisbury and was able to get up and throw to first in time for the out. As he robs Odell of a hit and the Tigers of a run there. For Tupelo, no runs, 3 hits, and they leave a couple. We move to the 5th inning. So after loading the bases with nobody out, the Tigers don't score. It's Silo 7 and the Tupelo 1. On to the 5th inning here. If I didn't know better, I'd swear the Tiger pitchers are taking aim at our camera here in the warm-ups. As the first batter of this inning is Brenton Salisbury, and he watches one up and in for ball 1. Here's the next one to Britton. It's outside. Salisbury had a 2-run single his first time up. 1 for 2 in the contest as that one misses high and away. It's 3-0. Odell delivers outside for ball 4, and Salisbury is aboard. Here comes Xander Marshall to the plate. Xander playing with an injured wrist and probably bunting once again. They're in at third base. Bills is on the grass. Here's a toss over to first. Proctor on deck. Here's the pitch in the dirt, and not far enough as Salisbury retreats to the bag. Lefty Odell, he's done a nice job since he came on in the third inning, as there's a strike called to Xander. Here's the next one. It's bunted down the third baseline. Nice bunt this time. Not much of a chance there as Bills throws, and it's late, and Marshall is aboard with the bunt single. Placed it perfectly down the line that time, and Marshall is aboard with the bunt single, and Rebels have the first 2 aboard here in the 5th with Connor Proctor stepping to the plate. Pitch to Proctor's upstairs from Odell. He's reached base all 3 times, a couple walks, a leadoff single in the first inning, as that one's high. It's 2-0. Here's the next pitch, swung on, and that one is pulled well foul toward the softball field. Odell delivers, called strike on the outside corner. Got the call there and evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the next pitch, swung on, and this one is blasted to left, and it's out of here. A 2-2 breaking ball. He went down and got it, and Proctor golfs it out of here for a 3-run homer. Proctor's 8th home run of the season. RBIs 29, 30, and 31, and the Rebels lead 10-1. Asher's got a game today, or he'd have been had a she gone on that one, as the first pitch to Connor Cordell is high for a ball. Here's the next one upstairs. So after 2 scoreless innings, the Rebels strike with a 3-run homer by Connor Proctor. Here's the next one to Cordell. It's inside. Was hit by a pitch his last time up. Now the count 3-0. Odell delivers a strike on the outside corner. Here's the next one, and that one's high and fouled straight back once again to the backstop and knocks our camera loose. So it's a 3-2 count, and that one's fouled. Cordell spoils that payoff pitch. Swing and miss. As Connor goes down swinging, second time today. Brings Easton Ford to the plate now with one out. Pitch to Easton is high and tight and hit him. Hit by the pitch. Carter Parker, the next batter. And he swings on this one and pulls it down the left field line, but foul. Daxter Thomas out there running at first. Courtesy running for Ford. Parker tattooed that one, but just a little bit out in front. Foul down the left field line. Final leading 10-1. Next pitch, swung on and fouled. Back to the backstop. Oh, 2. Breaking ball is a called strike 3 on the outside corner. Lodell gets the strike 3 call there. Sawyer Reddick, the batter. Odell delivers, and it's a swing and miss. Thomas leads away at first, and that ball's in the dirt, gets to the backstop. Runner's going to advance. On that pitch in the dirt. Thomas now in scoring position. As Daxter leads away at second. This one's high to Reddick. Swung on and hit the short. Fielded there. Arrington throw over and just off the bag. But making the grab there is McCollum. Able to get his foot back on. That ends the inning. On a hard ground out. But Sato strikes for 3 runs on 2 hits. And leave a man stranded. We go to the bottom of 5. Rebels looking to end it here. Up 10-1. Big sticks in the order coming up here for the Tupelo Tigers in inning number 5. Davin Weller, who doubled his last time, steps in against Ford and takes the first pitch low for a ball. Weller doubled and scored the only run of the game. He'll swing and miss on that one. Both teams have 7 hits, but Sato has scored 10 on its 7. And Tupelo has been held to just 1, as there's a swing and miss for strike 2. Ford rocks and fires, and that one in the dirt, blocked by Trout. Evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one swung on a miss. Got him with the breaking pitch that time. As Weller goes down swinging. Brings Cody Arrington to the plate. Arrington had an RBI double his last trip to the plate. And he'll take a strike. Here's the next one outside. And comes inside for ball 2. Ford delivers low. Excuse me, 3-1. And that one misses as well. Ball 4. Borland, the next batter, takes a strike call. They were being careful with Arrington there. That one misses low. And a swing and miss. So I had the count at 1-2 here to Colton Borland. And fires that one right down Broadway, taken for strike 3. As Borland goes down looking. Tayson Meek, I believe, the final hope here for Tupelo to keep it alive. As a strike called from Easton. Ford delivers again, and ooh, that's called a ball. Pretty good there, but said it was low. Comes the 1-1. Swung on. Grounded towards second. Coming in is Salisbury. Throw to first in time, and that'll do it for the Tigers. On the ground out, Salisbury to Reddick. And that's the ball game. Rebels win it 10-1. And are now 25-4 on the season. Final numbers look like this. Easton Ford gets the pitching win to move to 7-0 on the year. As he goes all 5 innings. 1 run on 7 hits. Struck out 4, walked 1. Easton on 69 pitches here this afternoon. Rebels offensively end up with 7 hits to match the 7 hits of Tupelo. And made the most of those. Kyler Proctor had 2 of them. A single, a home run, 3 RBIs for Proctor in the contest. Rebels also got a RBI double from Easton Ford. And Carter Parker had a single and an RBI. Casey Spalding had a single and 2 RBIs. Let's see, Xander Marshall had a hit, and Connor Cordell had a hit as well. 7 hits in total for the Rebels in this one. And they move now to (25-4) on the year. And let's see, Rebels have now won 13 straight. Riding a 13-game winning streak, their next action is scheduled for Friday afternoon, 3 p.m. the start time. They'll be on the road at Poto in a addition game added to the schedule. Rebels at Poto coming up 3 o'clock on Friday afternoon. And we'll see. We might have that one for you here on SoloRebels.tv. It kind of depends on how if they can get all the softball in on Thursday with the regional play. But don't forget, our next broadcast here on SoloRebels.tv comes up tomorrow at senior night for the Lady Rebels in softball action. They'll take on Kiowa. 4:30 the start time at Silo for senior night, the last regular season game for the Lady Rebels, and then regional play is slated to start on Thursday when they open regional action. Right now it's a 1 o'clock scheduled start time. That could change depending on the weather for the softball action, as the Lady Rebels trying to advance back to the state tournament, which will be held next Wednesday in Oklahoma City. Don't forget, next Rebel baseball, once again, Friday on the road at Poto, and then Monday they will travel to Lone Grove in their final regular season contest. So that's going to do it here from from Tupelo, as the Rebels win it 10-1 over the Class B third-ranked Tupelo Tigers, giving them their second loss of the season.